Good morning, children. Welcome again in biology class. Let's continue chapter photosynthesis. Today we are going to learn about the photosynthetic units or light harvesting complexes. Children, you know that different pigments work for photosynthesis. So they work together to carry out a photochemical cycle for releasing one molecule of oxygen, and they form photosynthetic unit or light harvesting complex. Now these photosynthetic unit, they have three main parts: the reaction center. See, this is a reaction center. Then they have the antenna molecules and they have core molecules. Okay, now reaction center, it is also known as a photochemical reaction center. Now this is formed of single molecule of chlorophyll A. This is the reaction center. Now these molecules, they absorb light of longer wavelength, that is between 680 to 700 nm, and accordingly they are represented by P680 and P700. That means photosystem 680 and photosystem 700. Now these reaction center, they are surrounded by about 250 to 400 light harvesting pigment molecules, which are placed in two categories: the antenna molecules and the core molecules. Now these antenna molecules, they are chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, keratin and xanthophyll, and they are present on the outer of the core particles. These are antenna molecules. These antenna molecules, they absorb light of different wavelengths, but it is shorter than the wavelength which is absorbed by the core molecules of reaction center. Now these middle one, they are the core molecules. Now these excited antenna molecules, they transfer their energy to the core molecules and again return back to their ground state. So see, this is the reaction center, children. Now these are the core molecules and they are the molecules which are present outside antenna molecules. So they receive the red light or they absorb the light of different wavelength and they pass it to the core molecules. Okay, from these core molecules it passes into the reaction center. Okay, so these are also known as light harvesting molecules. Now antenna molecules, these core molecules, they are chlorophyll A and B molecules, which are present around the reaction center. They harvest this light energy directly from the antenna molecules and transfer to the reaction center. Now photosystems. Now photosynthetic unit or the light harvesting complexes, they are organized in two types of photosystems: photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Now photosystem 1 is located on the grana thylakoids as well as stroma thylakoids, and it takes part in both the cyclic and the non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Now this photosystem 1, it is made up of dimer of chlorophyll A molecules, which are known as P700 because it absorbs wavelength or light of wavelength 700 nm. It has proximal antenna complex, which is about 90 chlorophyll A and 12 to 15 keratin molecules, 2 molecules of vitamin K, FeSX, FeSA, FeSB, iron sulfide proteins, and ferredoxin, cytochrome, and plastocyanin. Now the light harvesting complex of photosystem 1, it is called as HSC1. Photosystem 1 has more chlorophyll A as compared to chlorophyll B and carotenoids. Now photosystem 2, it is located on the membranes of grana thylakoids and they are applied closely together. They have chlorophyll A, B and carotenoids. Chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B, they are contains in equal amount, and carotenoids, it is higher as compared to the photosystem 1. Now this photosystem 2 consists of photocenter, oxygen involving complex, light harvesting complex, LHC2, and some electron carriers. It is also made up of dimer of special chlorophyll A molecules called P680. Now, oxygen is given out as a byproduct in photooxidation or photolysis of water by the photosynthesis plants. Protons, they accumulate inside the thylakoid members and they form a proton gradient. Now, the energy which is released by the proton, it diffuses across the thylakoid member into the air stroma against the H plus ions and is used to produce a ATP. Now, electron transport system children will learn in our next class. Till then, have a nice day.